I'm Marlot. I was born and raised in Cape Town, South Africa, and I came here to study interactive media design, and I just graduated from KBK in Den Haag. I found that people were communicating a lot more via screens, and this was before Corona even, and were losing their connection to their body. And with losing your body, you're also losing your intuition and all these things, these feelings that we can't necessarily see, but that our body naturally feels. And I really wanted to explore this and kind of create an environment where people are encouraged to look at it differently. People are encouraged to use their body as the communicator. So just technically speaking, how the installation works, you can see it behind me. Basically, it exists in two parts, I would say, the digital interface and the physical installation. And those two are connected to each other. And in the physical space, there is, let's say, like a cyber air jungle network that's reacting to the digital side. There are touch sensors, and there's also, with these touch sensors also comes the other side where you kind of receive messages, and that's like electrical stimulant patches that the audience can touch. On the digital side, they can also look through the little cameras and live streams, and they can also affect the network from a distance by pressing on the buttons. In the ideal version of this installation, my body acts also as part of the network or part of the connection between the online and the physical space. And using muscle stimulants and muscle sensors, I act as kind of the mediator of the two spaces. And so on the one side, I will feel input with the electrical stimulant, and on the other side, I will send messages back out using the sensor that detects changes in my muscle. I think self-design means being able to look at yourself and being able to understand where you are at, not in terms of yourself and your own values or what you compare yourself to others, but where you are as a living thing. You know, I am this individual thing, but I'm part of a huge collective of like organisms and of Wi-Fi signals and of grass and bees and all these things that are all in communication with each other. And I think when people have the opportunity to see themselves outside of their own body and outside of their self and see themselves as part of a greater thing, then I think also a lot of changes can be made, because then there's not as much selfishness